welcome to College Park, Maryland, SECU Stadium, better known as the Snake Pit and home of the Terps. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Purdue Boilermakers, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Maryland Terrapins. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Terrapins will get us started with the opening kickoff. And he'll just take him in. This drive will start at the 25. So the Purdue Boilermakers offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick, the ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the pass game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
The Boilermakers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Fires one high and deep. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. The Boilermakers will call on their punt team. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. So Maryland's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And Jesse, they've got a quarterback that if he can get into a rhythm can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy. He's not the most talented quarterback in the country. But when he's hot, he's really, really tough to stop, David. It's important they get this guy going.
Yeah, and it's not just him. Like, the offense has to, around him, play well. They've got to protect him. Receivers have to make plays. The running game would be good to get going. So it's got to be a team effort because then he can really be at his best.
The freshman brought down after a really nice run there.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just great job breaking off the big run. The OC is going to give him the ball some more.
They get to him as he throws. Pick off! What a play by this defense.
Man, that's not the attempt you wanted to start the game. First pass of the game, interception. Man, just this is where you go over to the sidelines. You have a good talk with your coach. You settle down. It's not the end of the world. It's one pass, but that is not the start he had in mind today.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? He lost it high and deep down the left side. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
That's an example of the offensive coordinator trying to be aggressive and trying to take a shot. Now, the offense isn't able to click on that play, but moving ahead in the 2nd half, it's important they continue to dial up these big plays. You want to stay aggressive, and you want to keep testing the 2nd half.
Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short.
And, you know, if you're the receiver there, you just want to know where the sticks are. Maybe extend your route a little bit more so that you know you get the 1st down after making the catch. 4th and short now. Let's see what they do.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Boilermakers have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the right. Makes a connection. Oh, he's got some space. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, oh, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on. And I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. They keep pushing forward down to the 3, but now it's 3rd and goal. He's looking to pass. Quick strike complete. And that one did not work. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. And this one ought to be nice and easy, a 22-yard attempt. It is good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. To the ground with the back. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
From the gun, the give, looking for room. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. And the Terrapins come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Back to throw, it's Washington. Got it in the middle, it's Polk. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
The Terrapins with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Might be looking to run. Finds his tight end. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Man, it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. Again, we see the freaks and we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it.
Turning it on. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. And the Terrapins kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Now adjusting. Spits it out to the back. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Boy, as a defense, you hate to just hand out first downs on a penalty. Fires left. A strike downfield. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Maryland! Let's see. He can block. He can catch. He can run. Yeah, let's just forget about the blocking for now. The catching, the running, the scoring is dangerous.
And they do the dirty work, but this is what they would prefer to do. These guys want to catch touchdown passes. Most of these guys were wide receivers in high school, and they show you why. They'll go up, get that football, and make plays for the quarterback.
On top. For the first time in history,
he'll bring it out. It's Harris.
Ahead of Penn State. He slides in at number 2.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14.
Of the preseason
The
rankings
Purdue
yesterday.
offense heads back out to the field. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. On the ground, it's Lovett. Wow, through the defense. And he left the first defender grabbing at air before he was finally tackled.
when the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, it's so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz, that's why you bring pressure, that's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Joyner.
You know, the short passing game is a great go-to weapon for any
bitch, relax.
in the first quarter because it's reliable, obviously, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play.
Who is this bitch in here?
This can really open up the rest of your play.
What the fuck does she know about fucking football?
Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Got the quick pass.
So that said, what was your number one takeaway from the first top 25?
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the pass.
Really nice job by the quarterback, dropping back, understanding. He knew his wide receiver was going to drag across the middle of the field. Good timing, waiting for him to come open, hitting him with the strike.
It's complete on the right side. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. The Boilermakers
Stay low
with a fresh set of
Everybody, if you believe in history repeating itself, you want to show a
He
trend.
just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he
The
liked.
highest ranked team in the Big Ten is the number 2 overall team in the preseason AP
They're dealing with a
Let me show you
second
here, because that
and
might
long.
actually be good news for Penn State. But what happened? Michigan was number 2
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back.
a couple of years ago.
He is
They won the
going
national title.
nowhere.
Iowa
Stop
State
at the line of
was
scrimmage.
2. The preseason AP poll
Well,
last
trying to
year,
run
they
the
won the
football,
national
there's just
title.
nowhere
So this
to
history
go. They got
itself
dominated up front
full.
at the point of
How
attack.
would you feel?
That's only
if the
2
Big
fucking
Ten
years, though. You can't do it for fucking statistic off of 2 years.
It is not done
He
since
dropped it. That deep ball was right
1942.
on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Boilermakers will run it away on fourth down. This will be a second time they've had to kick it away.
I don't think it's going to happen, but I understand your trend.
Oh, nigga, don't catch it.
Try to make a big play. Not able to pop the big return, but they got the ball back and are ready to go with a fresh possession. Big play of this drive.
Penn State is excellent. You can't look at Penn State and not agree, but there's just still something about Penn State. I'm not going to harp on James Franklin anymore. I think he's a very good coach. I just don't think he's a national championship coach, and I don't think he
Keeping it
has.
on the ground with the
I
single
don't think he has
back.
the it factor that the last 2 guys have been
And
able
they
to do.
give him enough for the first down. They'll move the chains, and let's see if they can snap it one more
1942, the
time here
last
in
time the Big
first.
Ten won 3 straight national titles. However, should fans of
We
both
reached the
beloved
break.
SEC
It's
be
Maryland with
concerned
the lead.
that
We've
history
moved
could
on to the
repeat
books.
itself
Let's
this
have a
year?
look at our
Fuck
game
me.
summary.
Yes, they should be concerned. Simply because there are
Again, who is this bitch?
in the ACC that are
Heading in
good
the
enough
opposite
to win the
directions
national
now as
title.
we crank it up in the second.
It's harder to stockpile NFL talent, no matter
From their
what
own
they've done about
23, it'll be first and 10.
Okay, it's more difficult. You've got State, you've got
The last name on the back, bitch.
Even talking about Oregon. I mean,
The team name on the front.
They'll mark it at the 44.
defense is better. They can contend.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now, having
It's a
given up
brand new
multiple
era
first
in college
downs
football.
on this
We believe
drive.
that they're
Somebody
falling.
on
Obviously,
defense has to
much more
step
people
up,
to work our way
make a
towards
play, and
what
stop
should be
the
an
bleeding.
unbelievable opening weekend.
Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down.
As you know, the college
Like the
football
job by the
season is right
defense
around
there
the
in
corner.
coverage.
I
They
know
took
that
every
because
option away
yesterday
from the quarterback.
the
He was
AP
outside
released
the
its
pocket.
Can I
He
get
was
a
top 20
more
first
recent
incompletion
episode,
throw.
please, before they make me mad?
Imagine being
They'll
able
go
to build
back
an
to
app
the
with
air
your
on
name
second down.
just by thinking
Gonna
about it.
take a shot.
Meet Base 44.
It's caught. And
AI
what a job to
creation
get the foot down and make it a
Describe what
huge gain along the sideline.
Watch
His
it take
offense
shape.
thrives on those big, explosive plays, and that one has him set up with a first and 10 from the 17.
Sports HQ, we have made it.
Grab over the middle. It's Holt.
This
Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Not only do we have
Second
good
down,
games,
coming
we
up
have
on this
great
red zone
games,
opportunity.
including ranked on ranked. Iowa State
to
playing
fire.
against K-State. Danny, this one
Buys a
is in
little extra
Dublin.
time.
Florida State was there, did not give out.
And he rips it in once
Great way to start the college football season. This is another one that teams and
I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole.
Conference
Not
championship.
anymore.
What a performance.
And I really like the play call by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running, throwing, and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play call, and it showed up with the touchdown.
Expect to start a freshman quarterback, and I'm loving just reading about Andrew Luck trying to turn over his favorite program.
Right to be the intern coach.
Takes a handoff and he's going right.
This is Andrew Luck's coach. I'm just trying to keep it
Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard.
And this offense on first down, they go backwards. And they built the deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've
Absolutely love to be chatting up. Not week 0, but week 1. One of the biggest games of the year, maybe the biggest game. Texas State.
Defense is going to have their hands.
Well, that shit's going to be a banger.
He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
Give me the pick. Give me the fucking pick. What the fuck?
They'll bring him down, but not before he put people in the spin cycle.
Something like that. But yeah,
Now, he might have the defense's head spinning a little bit now. Hit him with a big run, now to hit him with a big pass.
Man, it's so hard to defend both. You know that. Which coverage do I want to put?
Speaking of the Manning, knows very well what it's like to play a Rocky Top game.
The defense can't be right.
Tennessee, Joy Aguilar, named starting
The quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
College football, they played four of the teams they played this season.
Second down.
Last year, Frank
He brought down, but he went backwards after that completion. Not the way they had it drawn up.
Make sure they don't have a
Nice job on the defense staying glued to get him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the defense.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Fires to the right. Makes the grab.
Hey, man. What the fuck is that? What kind of fucking animation?
He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
This receiver is dangerous because of what he can do after the catch. Once he has the football, he is so good at making defenders miss. You saw it on that play.
And with the extra point, they cut the lead to 14-10. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the ACC. Boston College will need to mount a comeback. But these fans remember when Zane Flowers earned all American. They know this game is not over. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Virginia Tech. Any big changes in this ACC clash, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
Damian Harris from Alabama. The guys, I guess, Damian
From the gun,
really
they'll
for
try
us
to
because
impose their
these
running
guys just
game.
can't talk way too much about Florida State
They'll get
here.
him on the ground
Get
at
us
the
ready for this
46,
game.
and it'll be a
It's
first
a big
down.
point spread. It's 13.5 points on the
Running
road for the
backs are
Crimson
the
Tide.
ones that
What are you
can
thinking
make
about this
things
game?
happen in small
Well, this is gonna be
spaces.
a
That
huge
running
game
back
for
there
both
found his
programs. The way I
lane,
see
he
this
found
is
his
the
crease,
team that
and there
wins
was
this game
no
and goes
hesitation.
undefeated
He
as
got
well
north
is
right
going
away and
to
was able to make
push
a big
themselves
time.
into the right trajectory
Moving, keeping
going
the
into
eyes
the rest of the
downfield.
season. The team that loses this
Nothing
game,
open downfield,
I think we
so
saw
he'll
the
just
result of
toss
that
it
in
away.
2018. Florida
And that
State, they
goes
still
down as
have to recover since we
incompletion,
put
but
the
that's a
beat down
smart
in Atlanta.
And the coach and the
Both
OC
teams
will
Talk that shit, gang.
right now.
decision of the
Go
quarterback.
for it.
Got outside the
Yeah,
pocket.
they just named Ty Simpson as a
He's
starting
outside the tackle
quarterback.
box.
Great, you won the job.
As
Now
long as
what's
he's got
next?
past
We want to
the
see
line of
how you
scrimmage.
handle
Nothing there.
adversity. You're going to be tested
Live
early
to
on.
fight another
You're going to
day.
be on the road. Like
You
Danny
got
said,
to
it's
put
going to
that
be a
one on the
hostile
receiver. That's
environment.
just a flat
And
out
the
drop.
prediction,
That's
your
a
starting
good throw
running
by
back
the
is going
quarterback.
down
That's a
with a
catch that
collarbone
receiver
injury.
needs
He's
to
going to
make.
be out the majority of the season.
Now facing
Hopefully you're going to get him
third
back for
and
SEC
long.
play. But again, this is what it means to step into the starting quarterback job at the University of Alabama.
And
You've
this
got to be able
defense
to
is a
win the
half
job,
beat
to handle the
behind.
pressure that comes with it, and that starts week 1 in
Got it down to
Tallahassee.
the 21.
Big
The
days.
Terrapins are moving quickly down the field. Here comes the
At the beginning of this thing, we're
And the
talking about
defense got it
2018
at the
and less.
27.
That has nothing
This
to do
offense
with
tried to
about
go
what we're
right
The
doing.
back
best
to the
indicator
well, or
of the
right back to
future
the
is the
air, and the
pass.
defense was ready this
Just
time.
had it throw
And a great
a
response
free
from the
string
defense.
at
You
me
give
and
up a
DK
big
for
play,
no reason. We
huge
couldn't
sharp
get
play
it.
that you didn't want to give up. Don't hang your head. Now play the next play. Play it
Assess
aggressively.
this
Wade
game,
got
talk
the
about
sack.
what we
Way to
think
respond.
will happen, kind of give my predictions.
And the
You just
Terrapins
go
need
straight
a
at us.
massive
But
jump
that's
play
okay.
to move the sticks here on
We
third
can
down.
take it. We accept
Looking
it
to throw,
because
it's
it's
Washington. They were serious revolutions on that third down pass, but it's incomplete.
The trajectory in terms of who wins this ball game, I think this game means more for Florida State than Alabama, in my opinion.
He'll try to throw and pick up the
credentials
first down.
in the SEC, many still feel like Alabama one of the top teams in the SEC. The issue for Florida State is
and it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now.
And Georgia Tech beat them 3 more weeks after the fact. So me personally, just seeing how competitive and the energy and how they compete in this very, very good Florida State, because if they come out like that, they win, everyone will look at Florida State differently. But even if they don't win, if they fight, if they compete, you still have to be very, very, very optimistic about Florida State, especially in the ACC.
I love you, B-Man, but I disagree. I think this game means way more for Alabama than it does Florida State. I mean, you're coming off a 2-10 record. Like, if you win, amazing. If you lose, okay, keep going on.
Can I say something? Hey, DK, can you back me on this? The reason why this game does not mean as much for Alabama as it does for Florida State is because certain folks within college football love Alabama. They can do no wrong in certain folks' eyes. That's all I'm going to say. So even if they lose, you better believe they still will have their name sprinkled in that playoff conversation at the end of the season when it's all said and done.
I just want to say something. Real quick, just for everybody out there listening. In Tuscaloosa, we don't look at games and say, well, if we lose, then no, we don't. We stop before we even get started right there. It's when we win, and that's the expectation going into Tallahassee. You can make it.
And that would be the definition of first down success.
LOL.
It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
Just the last year. Here's why I disagree with B-Mac, because I do think this game beats way more for Alabama. They are the trending pick. They are supposed to have a big rebound season and Caleb DeBoer's second year, I think, as the coach. If they lose, the panic will set in, and they'll say, how could we have lost this Florida State?
Oh, DeBoer in the hot seat.
And then you kind of have to hope that Florida
For
State
show.
significantly better. Because if they're not, then all of a sudden your playoff hopes could be completely shot if you lose to a team that the experts only predicted 7 points for Florida State.
He called that? What the fuck?
If you're
over 100 yards receiving, and he's doing it in style.
And the defense has no answer.
16 in the second quarter, and he does some shit.
He's shown you a little bit of everything, and this defense has had a
Good shit.
when you get to red area,
this game has its They're supposed to win and win handily. If they lose the game outright, I think there's some panic.
Everybody's got such a little area to
agree. We have a
cover.
lot of time to talk about that game, so let's move on here. I'm thinking Texas going up against Ohio State now, like Game of Thrones, right? This is just how big it is now. We have the in-house of Julian Sand. We have the in-house of Arch Manning. These two schools, they're the favorites to win the national championship. Texas is ranked higher than Ohio State. Ohio State's range. Danny, get us ready for this one.
And sometimes, too, we see kingdoms like
let's see what they do now.
If you got a kingdom, one of those could be could be a disaster. But this game is huge for so many reasons.
Didn't get much on
might
first
see
down.
it
It's
again,
second and
even
9.
potentially. But the overreaction to this game really costing people to take away from this one, because Arch Manning plays and they win. Arch Manning wins. He's going to be off to the races, get the Heisman, and it'll be way over the top praise. If he loses, then it's, oh, he's just overrated because his last name's Manning. That's the reason he gets all this hype. I feel bad because either way, it's going to be really hard for him to handle all of that.
Well, it looks like the offense had a rhythm here early in the drive, getting the first down.
The defending national champion, it means a ton for them.
On
And
third down,
just as
low
much
percentage
pressure on their
throw.
quarterback,
It
Julian
falls
Sand, to
incomplete.
step
All
in,
that
see very
momentum
little
that was established
even
early
though
in the
they
drive,
lost so
that's gone away now if you have to
I don't know how bad I feel for Arch Manning giving that NIL thing. Damian, when you look at this game, I mean, how much of an indicator with how overreacting is it going to be for each of these programs the first week?
Well, that's just going to be the key. It's going to be because whichever team wins, we know it's so college football season, and there's a lot of parity like we saw last year. So just because you win this game, the biggest season opener that we've seen in a long time, that doesn't guarantee you anything. And again, these are two young quarterbacks who not only are trying to win week 1, they're trying to lead their teams to the college football playoffs. So that's going to take an entire season of body of work in order to do that. I want to look at something interesting that I think about, and it's on the defensive side of the ball. Not talking about the quarterbacks, not talking about the offensive coaches, but both defenses have lost a lot. Now we look at this Texas defense, and last year we thought they struggled against the interior D-line. And then Brent but that they lost Jim Thorpe Award winner, and then lost Andrew Kuba, who's playing with the Philadelphia Eagles right now. Then you look at Ohio State, who just lost their defensive coordinator, Jim Knowles, to Penn State. So again, looking at the defensive matchups to see which defense is going to come out ready to play all 3 levels, control the ball against 2 explosive offenses with playmakers in the quarterback position, running back position, wide receiver position. Which defense is going to come out and stand up the most? That's going to be the team I think comes out victorious in this game.
And creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
He has to replace both coordinators from year ago. Brian Hartline takes over the offense, Matt Patricia takes over the defense. So look at that side of things. Usually there's always maybe a slow start, to say the least, in terms of the rhythm of the left-wing. But will they be firing on cylinders playing against a very talented quarterback, as you guys mentioned, in March Madness? But the middle of Ohio State defensively have it at their disposal outside of having Caleb Downs and Sonny Styles. But playing against an offensive line that's only returning 1 starter from a year ago in C.J. Campbell. That is a huge luxury, especially playing at home. So can they find a way to make that pocket a little high for that secondary member so they can squat on some routes? So let's say exactly what type of game plan Matt Patricia has being the defensive coordinator for Ohio State, because he has a nice resume when having that title.
We're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the shells.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. The Boilermakers will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Got a little room. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
You can't start the second half any better than that. You're trying to come out of the locker room. You're trying to create some momentum. Taking the first kick of the third quarter back for a touchdown, that is exactly what this head coach is looking for.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
It's going from Apple Valley for the number 2 team in the country.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. They'll put this one in play for snap of the drive from the 25.
It's Scott Bogman with the ball. Great to be back with you.
Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. Breaks into the open. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
It's so much fun for us because our teams are like 1 and 2 in the preseason poll, right? So
and the Boilermakers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go.
So I'd say
the give to the back. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
Well, they needed 2 yards for that first down. The running back doing just enough to make sure he keeps this drive alive.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Here we go. Out of the gun to give to the back. Makes a man miss. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Boilermakers can really attack on this 2nd and short.
Iowa State versus Kansas State, Dublin, Ireland, of course, and Fresno State.
They'll give it to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopping his tracks in the backfield.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
It's our football. There's no better time to start than this game, seriously. If you're closing the ball a little bit, and real quick before we jump in, shout out to everyone.
He got a step and just in the field.
All the audio. Easiest three ways for us to get this video
like that. You gotta find him, and you gotta give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous.
Let's go ahead
out
and
of the
jump
backfield,
into
catching the
the
football,
line
making the big play.
For week
And
0,
for a quick
the biggest
update, let's
game.
go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
The Big 12 has become must-see TV, and fellas, today's clash is no different. TCU is ahead right now, but it's not like they have LaDainian Tomlinson out there. This group needs to keep building on this lead. They're up by just 2 over BYU. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes from Big 12 country, you'll hear about it here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. To the air, it's Washington. Catch in the middle, it's Polk. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Looking to throw on first down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Well, on offense, no doubt, right? You've had success. You're throwing some tutties. Why not keep throwing it? They're going to keep being aggressive. You're going to have to do a better job, though, keeping this quarterback standing up.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. Grab behind the line. It's Williams. Great move. Now he's got room. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. The Terrapins have it with a 1st and 10. Sends it back in motion. Wants to throw on first down. The throw. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Making side adjustments here. Trying to get the edge on the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Business card that picks back all you put in. New Chase Sapphire
It'll
reserved
be
for business.
3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Washington. Using his feet to buy time. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. And the Terrapins line up to punt it away. He gets his first one of the day out of there. They used him 3 times in that loss last week. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll test the right side. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
Big as fuck.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
I don't want to see the warm-up. Stick to the games.
From the gun, the running back has it. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Wants to throw on third down. Catch in the middle, it's Branch. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
It's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Looking to throw on 1st down. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Plays down the field. They were ready, they were disciplined, and made a good play on the football.
Fires to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Damn, that nigga fast.
Gonna look downfield again.
I'm spamming triangle, goddammit.
They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. The Boilermakers have this offense rolling. Motion from the back. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. The Boilermakers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. DB's right up on the receivers. Caught in the backfield, it's Lovett. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
I like the play call on offense. I like you trying to get the running back involved in the pass game, too. Defense was ready for that one. Let's see what you've got dialed up on 3rd.
They'll run behind the big guys on the right. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. Bounce that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
What, 88 is shame out there.
On 4th down. And a precision punt there will pin them deep inside their own 10-yard line. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go.
Who is 88? God damn.
Here looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Rumbles ahead for 6 and all the way out to the 16.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
And the Wildcat is not working. They knock him down behind the line.
And you got to do a better job up front right there. That run was doomed from the get-go. Nowhere to go. The back gets hit as soon as he gets the football. Hard to succeed as a running back when you get the ball and you get clobbered.
Throwing right. Serious arm strength on that 3rd down.
Hey, boy, Malik, boy. Ooh, boy.
And he finally missed one, right? I mean, he's been pretty hot, right? 5 passes in a row. He's been moving the ball around different platforms, different receivers. Just done a really good job spreading the ball around, and he's human. He finally missed.
The decision to go for it does not pan out. Great place to start for this offense. To the air on 1st down. Firing to the right, complete. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score.
Man, it's nice to have a QB that is going to hang in there. You can tell, hanging in there. He knows he's going to get hit.
How the fuck he complete that pass?
I might as well make a completion. Great job hanging in there, throwing the football on target and getting the completion.
They'll run it from the gun. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Defense is about seeing it and pulling the trigger, and you could tell they pull the trigger so fast, get to the back, get him on the ground quickly.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And he was trying to cash in the end zone in this red zone threat, but it's incomplete. Here comes the field goal unit.
Hey, bro got all day to throw the ball. My goodness.
Smashes it between the uprights. Dar forced to settle for 3.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Dropping back, it's Washington. Under fire. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Hey, when you speed quarterbacks up like this, and you hurry their thought process, they're going to make mistakes. That was a mistake there. Throwing into double coverage, obviously not something you want to do. Could have been worse. Nice job by the defense.
Nowhere close on that one as he got Will trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Snagged in the middle. It's White. And they make the tackle, not before he gets the 1st down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the 3rd. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Maryland has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They go back to work with the 1st down in the final period of this one. He'll keep it himself. At midfield, he's got room. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
Rico, sit down.
And that is why this guy is a true dual-threat quarterback. You've seen him all game, hurting them with his arm, already over 200 yards passing. And how about his running ability now? And flashing that on the option play. There's a variety of ways he can take the game over, and the defense is figuring that out fast.
And that is not where you want to miss. You do not want to miss high over the middle. A lot of that times that turns into an interception. He doesn't get that, but...
And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. He'll pull it down and run. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Wants to go up top. A shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game. So they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position to force the incompletion.
Grab near the marker. It's Branch. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. They absolutely had to have that third down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get to third down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead.
Oh, he's got some space. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stops.
What a big-time run for this offense. A physical run, getting down, almost scoring the touchdown.
Yeah, and considering how well they're running it right now, why wouldn't you just hand it off to this guy right here again?
And the Boilermakers trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. They lost ground on 1st down, now 2nd and goal from the 5. Back to pass. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Boilermaker! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And a really nice job understanding I got to get to that gap where there's a little bit of open space in the middle of the field when I run that post route. QB lays it out for him, and he catches it, gets 2 feet in bounds, in the end zone, touchdown.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Interesting matchup this week in the Big 12 today. In fact, they're all interesting this season. TCU is ahead right now, but it's not like they have LaDainian Tomlinson out there. This group needs to keep building on this lead. They're up by 5 over BYU. We'll circle back if anything changes in this interesting Big 12 matchup. Back to you guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Good pickup on the ground there. Give him 5 to the 16-yard line.
Well, the offense has the lead, and we call this 4-minute offense. This is a situation that teams around the country practice, having the lead late in the game and needing to ice it by running the football and throwing high-percentage passes.
Turning it on! What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game. The Terrapins, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. And the Terrapins are flying down the field. Here's a quick throw out to the left.
And a great job by the defense seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Washington. Fires to the tight end. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Terrapins getting set on 1st and 10. Rushes on him. Fires toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now facing a 3rd and long. Wants to throw it. Here he goes, breaking the pocket. But a little time, lets it go. The trickeration goes awry, and it'll be 4th down.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on third down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on third down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
On fourth down, looking to pass. Finds him out of the backfield. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. This is the biggest drive of the game, but the offense has to stay cool. No reason to panic. Then again, panicking is never a good idea, is it? Finds his man. It's Joyner. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently. And they can't make the connection.
Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Gets the back moving. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Quickly out to the tight end. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Just not able to shake enough defenders and comes up a little bit short.
And I think a lot of times on third down, Reese, you bet on your guy. When you're an offensive guy, you say, okay, he's going to break a tackle, he's going to get north and south and somehow get the first down. Nice tackling by the defense, understanding where they had to get to and forcing the fourth down.
He's not going to get there. Stop short on fourth down. The defense is going to dare them to throw the ball. They know the offense is trying to run out the clock. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. And the Terrapins come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Rides the back on the option to give. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16.
Man, this offense would really like to lean on this guy in the fourth quarter, right? They've got the lead, and you just saw his ability there, breaking a tackle. He looks like he's getting stronger as the game goes on. I'd expect him to get a few more carries here before this game's over.
It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get a close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
Thanks so much for spending